What are you choosing when it comes to your health? Do you take the steps to be healthy proactively, or do you wait for something to go wrong and then reactively react to it? That's what the topic of this Wellness Wednesday 30 is today, is proactive healthcare versus reactive healthcare. So there's two different thought processes in this, in your health, right? There's the medical approach, which is wait till something happens and then we'll give you some medicine to treat it, and or screening, right? So maybe we'll catch it early, but we still won't tell you how to prevent it. So screenings are still reactive because they're not teaching you how to prevent anything or to proactively take care of it before it becomes a problem. They're just trying to catch it early. So screenings are just early detection, just like your yearly physicals you're supposed to do, that, to be healthy, your well baby checks, all those kinds of things. They're still reactive healthcare. Chiropractic, acupuncture, massage therapy, all the alternative therapies, proper supplementation, proper diet, proper exercise, all those things are proactive healthcare. So the question for you today is, which one are you choosing? We'll just use chiropractic since that's what I am and that's what we do. And that's what the focus of here is our wellness center is, are you using chiropractic reactively or are you using it proactively, right? So reactive chiropractic is, oh, my back's hurting me, I better go get it checked out. Something's coming up. Proactively using it is coming in once a week to get checked, whether you're good, bad, or not as a reaction. Right? Is you're doing it to stay healthy. That's what you're doing it for. So if you're living your life reactively and just waiting for something to show up, this is where the major diseases come from in our life. Cancer comes from this. Heart disease comes from this. Strokes come from this. Diabetes comes from this. Autoimmune challenges comes from this. The big diseases that is ruining our society and causing our population to be sick and the ranking of our health in our country being so low is because we live in a reactive society, and we live in I'm going to do whatever I want. You only live once. Until something happens. And once something happens, then maybe I'll do something about it. But why worry about it until it happens? This is what leads to all those major diseases. And until we start to change the way we think about health, it's never going to change, no matter what. You have to start thinking proactively. So how do you think proactively? You eat right. On a consistent basis. I'm not saying 100% of the time, but a consistent basis, right? We eat healthy pretty consistently in our house. And we try to, if we do have a cheat or splurge meal once a week usually, but it's just a meal. It's not a whole day, right? So we did that on Mother's Day. We actually had a splurge day, basically, and that kind of set us back on our weight loss that we've been trying to maintain and improve on. But you need to eat right consistently. So that's 90% of the time, I believe. So consistent. You need to supplement correctly, right? Because we can't get everything from our diet, no matter how healthy we eat. We can't get everything that we need from our diet. So if you want to know what supplements I recommend, shoot me a message and I'll send them over to you. That's not very many. It's legitimately, with most patients that come in here, it's 2. Okay, so it's not a lot. You need to be sure you're exercising. So 5 to 6 times a week is ideal, right? So you're taking proactive steps to not gain weight. You're taking proactive steps to be healthy, to help your heart not develop heart disease, right? Because exercise is one of the biggest things to prevent that. Along with what else exercise does is it prevents depression and anxiety. There's so many studies that show how much exercise prevents depression and anxiety. So make sure you're exercising 5 to 6 times a week. You need to have something positive coming into your brain, whether it's friends, whether it's faith time, whether it's prayer time, whether it's time with your spouse. time with your kids, some kind of positive connection time with somebody or something. So, and the last thing you do is you need to improve your body's performance. So the way you do that is you get your sleep. You get your 7 to 8 to 9 hours, depending on what's good for you, of sleep every day, because your body can't perform and heal if you're not getting your sleep. And the last thing you do is obviously you need to get checked by a chiropractor consistently. It's not a when I'm in pain thing, it's a consistent getting checked. So once a week for most adults is exactly where you need to be. Twice a week if you have something serious going on, like, twice a week lots of times for kids in sports, depending on the sport. So those are my recommendations to the practice members that we have here. So that's how you become proactive, is you be fit, you eat right, you think well, and you improve your body's performance. So you will be leading a proactive, healthy lifestyle that prevents the majority of the diseases that we deal with on a daily basis. So, all right, have a blessed week.